Now welcome to Cathys Course Part 2, where we'll be seeing the reptile house and the Australian outback. So the staff was very kind in the reptile house. They let us touch every single animal in there, and they let us touch the desert tortoise, which is something I've never done in my life. I've never touched a tortoise before, but I have touched a snake in the Ozark gift shop before. That was an amazing experience touching a turtle before. I've seen it at Petco a lot when I get stuff from the birds, but I never touched them, and it was so fun to feel a shell of a real life tortoise. I've felt a shell in the museum before, but not a real life tortoise shell. We did not expect they would let us touch all the animals, and we did not expect there would be reptiles. The only reason I wanted to go inside was because I saw a parakeet. But look what they're taking behind the macaw. It's a snake. The staff took the ball python out, and we're really happy to touch the ball python. I've always wanted to touch a ball python and keep one as a pet, but that would never happen for me. But still, we still got to touch one and just interact with them. And Reya, she's never touched the snake. I have at the gift shop in the Ozark National Forest. You can check that video out in the channel below. And look, Reya's touching the snake on the tail. They said not touching the head because it might nip you, and I think Reya didn't want to do that. And look, it's literally curling above their body. Like, you know, constructors, they curl all around their prey's heads and choke them, and then they can swallow them. See, it's literally hanging, and it kind of looks like a vine snake to me by the head. And look, Reya, they let Reya hold it, and Reya, she was terrified. She's like, I want to take it out of my hands, take it out of my hands. But she didn't drop it. That was good. And I just went to the parakeets, obviously, because I like birds a lot. Now they're taking out the bigger python, which is a little wider. And if you have kids that love reptiles, or if you yourself like reptiles, you have to visit this place. And this place just made all the Cathys girls from a farm and made it to an actual zoo. And that's the best place. See, it was so nice to touch the python. And if someone owned this farm other than the Cathys critters, whoever invented it, I bet they would have thought of something like this. But it's just something so nice to have at his farm, and we loved it. And I bet if you come to, you'll love this place too. If you want to know more about places like Cathys critters, make sure to visit our channel and subscribe to it if you haven't yet. And this is the most exciting reptile we've touched in there. The Argentine tigo. It's an invasive species that comes from Florida. Well, actually, it's from Argentina, as in the name, but it was introduced as a nicest pet in Florida. And I don't know where they came and got it from, but it was so fun to touch it. They laid it on the ground, and my mom, she just stood aside because my mom's scared of reptiles. But me and my sister, we liked it a lot. They was touching the tail. They said not to go to it, but I heard it was venomous. But I'm like, is it venomous? And they said no. I thought it was venomous though. I saw some articles that they're venomous, but it was venomous, so that's the good thing. Well, if it was venomous, I bet they wouldn't let it out. And it just stood still. It didn't move at all. See, okay, it moved. Never mind. And it moved like an alligator crossing. I mean, not a crocodile. Crocodiles are very big, and they can't take their own body weight itself. That's how heavy they are, and that's how it moved too. It was like dragging its body on the ground. And they had a native parrot, conures, macaws. Yeah, they had macaws. You see the scarlet macaws? They had two more in here. They had lots of macaws actually. They were in various places. See, I just put it inside the bowl for it to eat. I didn't want to rip my bowl again like last time. Remember, I tried feeding it, and they had a cockatiel. They had two cockatiels sitting on a perch. It looked like they could fly, but they didn't. And they let Reya touch the cockatiel, so she held it on her hand, and she loved it a lot. I want to see the parakeets again. Just like me, so I don't want to touch the parakeets. I was just in the mood because, you know, I would shut you. And the parakeets, they had lots of parakeets, and do you see these two ferrets? They at first look like a black-footed ferret, and I'm pretty sure you're thinking, that's crazy. How did they have a black-footed ferret either? They're an endangered species. Since that day had good weather, we saw a peacock spreading its feathers. I know that is so cool. We got to see a peacock spreading its feathers out. This is the first time I've seen it actually do that. And you know the peacock that we saw in the last video, and you can see the guinea fowl over there. It's pecking the ground. As I said, I love guinea fowls. They are so cool. And see the albino peacock and the other peahen. See, I told you earlier in the other video that they were sitting on the roof then. But when he came out, I saw them that something that looked like a pheasant was spreading its feathers. They do have picnic tables, so if you're just outside for a picnic, you can come and take a picnic. And this at first looked like a sheep, but when I went closer, I realized it was a dog! This dog was so big! It was about the size of a 1-year-old kid. And that is gigantic. I know, it's crazy, but that's how big it was. And now we're in the Australia exhibit. As you can see, they had an emu there. And we went so close to the emu, but not too close, because one side was like, they had no feathers, so it was unusual, but we didn't go there, but we enjoyed this place. They had kangaroos, and we got to feed them. I didn't want to feed the kangaroos that much, but then I realized everyone is feeding them because I heard that kangaroos, they kick. And they could like defeat you, so I didn't go in there. And they had a pentogony and Cathy and a porcupine in there. But the porcupine went in the shed. Look at the sheep. It's like, I'm gonna hold this thing for you. And this wasn't that stable though, but the sheep made it even more stable. And that kangaroo would literally hit under it. And the goat, I'm like, oh my god, how exactly do I get off this thing? All the animals are just coming, and I want to see the pentogony and Cathy. The goat literally is like, do you have any food for me? Can I have some? And also, they had a zebu there, which is like a type of cow. Yeah, the cow is like the best. You can feed the cow. I know, it's fun to feed a cow this close because this cow didn't want to hit you. And these sheep, I think they're Australian breed of sheep, I'm pretty sure. And they had a porcupine in that small den. Now we're in the hayride. So this was a small ride. We just noticed them. So we're like, can we have to take a hayride? And they let us go on a hayride. They just go around the park one time. It's like a 5-minute ride, and it's the horse place. See? Please make sure to visit Cathys Critters and subscribe to our channel to see more family-friendly places to visit. And I'll bet you'll enjoy Cathys Critters a lot. This is for a place for everyone. So bye, we'll see you in the next video. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to see more family-friendly places to visit near Dallas and around Texas. So bye, we'll see you in the next video.